come in really quick and talk to you guys real quick about cannabis stocks. A lot of you have wondered if this is a good industry to invest in. Weed is around. Weed has been around for a long time. Weed has become much more acceptable in terms of consumption. Now, whether or not you agree about the health effects, there are some studies that show that things like the CBD is very healthy for you. I use CBD oil on my knees. THC, I'm not big on that just because I like to be mentally sharp all the time. And I don't know if sitting around smoking weed all day is a good or healthy thing, but I don't care about that right now for you in terms of judgment. I encourage you to make the best decision that works for you. However, I want to ask you, do you agree that we can talk about this where if I share with you some things that can help you make some money in this industry, that we'll both be happy. So give me a yes if you want to make some money. I am the money guy. I got some information that I want to share with you based on some research I've been doing and also investments I've been making. This is not investing advice ever. I do not give investing advice, but I am going to tell you where I am putting my money, where I put some money the other day, and I'm going to put some more money in it later on this week as time goes on, especially now that the stock market's down. I talked to you guys a little bit earlier on my Dr. Boyce Daily Stock Market Podcast, which you can find on Spotify. I talked to you guys about the fact that the market's down, which means this is a great chance to hop in on some good investments while they're cheap. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Everyone else is running away from the market. You don't want to run away from the money. You want to run toward the money. So let me give you a couple things that are going on in terms of weed and cannabis that you want to be aware of, things that are actually happening right now. First off, there is a general consensus, and this is the biggest piece of information I'll share with you on this. And at the end, I'll also give you a couple of investments you can make, stocks you can buy that can help you make some money in this area. The general consensus is that cannabis is going to be a great investment in the future. There's almost no evidence I've seen anywhere that says that this is a bad move or that this will put you in bad shape financially. Weed and cannabis and all that, as the legalization efforts continue, there is a ton of evidence basically stating that this is an industry that is going to eventually be legalized. And when it gets legalized, money's going to be made. Money's going to be made. Now it's funny, even as I even talk about about weed, I got hit by TikTok. It looks like TikTok is going to restrict. I have 2 restrictions on my video now. I guess because I'm talking about it, which is kind of weird because it's not really an illegal thing. So I won't even say the weed word anymore or canna or anything like that because apparently I don't even know if you guys can even hear me anymore on TikTok because what they do is when they restrict your video, people can't even see you anymore. So maybe we'll find another name for it. So anyway, but here's the deal. What I'm finding is that this is an industry worth investing in, that money is being made right now, and that this is not something that any smart investor would want to miss out on. The legalization is going to happen. They're just, as you know, with our dysfunctional politicians, it's going to take a while for the legalization to kick in, but it is coming. So that's the first piece of information that you should know is that, it's all full steam ahead. It's an industry. Broccoli. That's that. I like that word. Is that something is that a word people use a lot if they smoke a lot or something? Like I'm smoking that broccoli, smoking them trees. I don't smoke, so I don't know the slang, but that's good. Broccoli. We're gonna call it broccoli. Thank you. All right. So we're gonna talk about the broccoli so we can put some other broccoli. Maybe it'll be cabbage. It'll be in your pocket because you're investing in the broccoli. How about that? All right. So anyway, the scheduling issue is kind of an issue, right? Where for some reason they put the broccoli in the category of these really high level drugs that can really hurt you, the heroin and all that stuff. And that's not accurate. Even Kamala Harris said that's silly. Kamala has pretty much stated many times, subtly, that she favors the legalization. Even Trump favors legalization. So they have bipartisan support for the legalization of this stuff, right? So that is something that is happening, and it's not going to stop, and it's going to keep on going. So the legalization is a bipartisan issue. They're going to drag the can down the road slowly, but that's not such a bad thing. That's a good thing because that gives you time to stack your cabbage so you can invest in the broccoli. The cabbage is in your pocket. The broccoli is what they smoking. Okay, so we got to get our terminology right. So the other thing too is as they change the scheduling, you've also got a banking issue. Right now, people that are in the broccoli industry can't really put their money in regular banks. They can't get regular banking services, and because the banks operate based on a lot of these federal laws that are, like many other areas, like in crypto, are just very ambiguous. Nobody knows exactly what they're allowed to do and not allowed to do. So they sometimes they just do nothing. So basically, the banks aren't involved. And as the banking stuff gets cleared up, that's going to clear up more space for the industry to kind of breathe and operate and do what it's got to do. Okay. All right. So that's another good development. That's another good thing that's kind of moving. And another thing that people haven't talked a lot about in terms of the broccoli, in case you just came in, when I say broccoli, I'm really talking about, that I just can't say that word because they got AI now and they can hear what you say. So we're not talking about if I go like that, y'all know what I'm doing, right? We smoking that broccoli, but I'm not smoking it. I'm just telling you how to invest in it. But anyway, so the last little piece is that there are actually these drinks that are infused with THC. And these drinks are kind of skirting around the law. They're able to operate in the banks. They're able to do legitimate business. And that's a growing industry because what they found is that young people are drinking less alcohol. They're not drinking liquor like they used to, which I think is a good thing because liquor is dangerous. It's bad for your body. It's bad for your life. I taught on the faculty at Syracuse University. I was a finance professor there, and it broke my heart to see how many young people were introduced to alcohol in a very sloppy way and ruin their lives. I'm talking about assaults, sexual sometimes. I'm talking about people making bad choices. And I just wish we as a society took that more seriously. Like I'm the weirdo who's at the party that doesn't drink. And then when somebody says, well, why don't you drink? My response is like, well, why should I drink? And why are you even asking me that? Why don't you ask me? You should be asking people like, why don't you read more books? Or why don't you exercise? You're fat. How about I ask you, why don't you go to the gym? Why do you eat so much stuff that's going to kill you? How about that? How about if I become the asshole in the room? So anyway, with that being said, the liquor is being replaced by these cannabis or these, I said it, dang, broccoli infused drinks, but it's actually hemp that they're using. Hemp is the male and the other stuff is the female or something. And so anyway, I don't even know a lot about the industry except for the fact that it's going to make money. So these drinks are big too. So here's what I'm going to give you guys real quick. Do me a favor first. I'm going to give you a couple stocks that I like right now that I think you may want to take a look at. And the other thing I'd like for you to do first is if you could, first of all, let me know you can still hear me. Somebody said they can't hear. Give me a quick yes, you can hear me. If you can hear me, thank you, Rudy Dolomite. I see your comment. He said your reels have been controversial. I love it. Yeah, I just tell the truth. I don't care. I'm not trying to make friends. I'm trying to tell the truth, and that's what it is. So let me know if you can hear me okay. Also, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. And just a reminder, every single morning we do finance class for free. So finances make you nervous, you want to understand how money works, you want to go get some. I have a PhD in this stuff. I literally studied money for 30 years. I know how it works. I know a lot about it. So if you want to join us for free class every morning in the Black Business School, we serve hundreds of thousands of people. Just go to b1moneytips.com, moneytips.com, and you can join the class for free. You'll get an invite from us, and you'll get invited into a private Zoom that we do every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 days a week. So feel free to go to b1moneytips.com. All right. So here are a couple of investments that I like that I'm making. One is Jones Soda, JSDA. JSDA is the ticker symbol. I'm going to take a look at Jones Soda because apparently they make that broccoli infused drink and what they're saying is that these drinks are going to replace alcohol for a lot of young people. A lot of young people don't want to drink the liquor. They want to drink like the soda that's got the THC in it, right? So Jones Soda apparently makes this stuff. There's another company called Hexo Corporation, HEXO. HEXO is the ticker. Somebody type HEXO in the chat. Also, Jones Soda, type JSDA in the chat. JSDA and HEXO. Those are a couple that you can look at to sort of, wet your whistle, see if you like it. Also, I think I'll put it in the description of the video or something like that. There is a list of cannabis stocks that I keep saying the word. I got to stop saying it. See, that's why on TikTok they restricted my. I'm not even doing anything bad, and they blocked out a bunch of people now because me and the internet don't get along. I'm serious. Do you know? First of all, I lost hundreds of thousands of followers in the pandemic because I kept telling the truth about the fact that I did not want to go take that damn shot. I lost 650,000 followers on Instagram. I have no idea why. I lost 600,000 Facebook followers because I put a quote from Malcolm X up. Now, I don't care. I'm not complaining. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. I have millions of followers on different platforms. They can't take me down. You can't cancel a soldier. That's the period. But it's very frustrating because I'm not saying anything that's harmful. I want to say something that's helpful. And here I am on TikTok. I've been kind of blocked. So what I'll do is I'll just put clips up so everybody on TikTok can still catch everything. And another way we can stay connected is if you pull out your phone, text the word stock, STOCK, text stock to the number 87948, and I will send you a list of broccoli stocks. Broccoli, that's our word. Broccoli stocks that you can take a look at that go actually into the heart of the industry. I don't think you want to miss it. This is not investing advice. This is just me and my perspective and my opinion and what I believe based on my research. I think that this is a straightforward. This is shooting fish in a barrel. This thing. I mean, I will be absolutely stunned if there isn't just a gang of money made in the broccoli industry after this stuff gets legalized. Once that green sticky stuff gets legalized, it's going to be a free-for-all financially. I believe that a lot of these stocks are going to be trading 5-10x their value. They're being slammed right now because of the regulatory hurdles, because the world does not have a high level of financial consciousness. They don't see 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. They're thinking about right now. So right now, you can go buy some of these stocks very cheaply. And so, again, I mentioned a couple that I like, not invested advice, but Hexo Corporation, HEXO, and Jones Soda, JSDA. And again, I can text you more that's on the list. Text the word stock to 87948, and I'll send you some stuff. You'll also get a list of AI stocks that I believe in as well. And of course, if you want to join us for class tomorrow morning, just go to b1moneytips.com, be1tips.com. All right, so take care, guys. Have a good day. I just wanted to share that with you real quick, and I'm going to go watch some college football. So love you. See you soon, and I'll check back in with you later. Take care. Peace.